in this question it is telling that we have to identify the following, okay, that is A, B and C and D. Okay, what are these compounds we have to identify, and then we have to also mention the oxidation states of the sulfur in the following compounds. Okay, so let's get started. So initially we are having Na2CO3. Okay, so it is reacting with SO2. Okay, and this reaction happens in presence of H2O, so it gives NaHSO3 and along with that CO2. Okay, so let me balance it out. Yes, now it is perfectly balanced. Okay, so the compound A is nothing but NaHSO3. Now further in the question it is telling that A will be reacting with Na2CO3. Okay, so A is NaHSO3. It will be reacting with Na2CO3. Okay, so it will be forming Na2SO3 and along with that H2O and CO2. Okay, so the balanced equation. So clearly the compound B is nothing but Na2SO3. Alright, now in the question B is reacting with S, right? Elemental S. So let us write the reaction. Na2SO3 is reacting with S to give Na2S2O3. So clearly this is the compound C. Now C is further reacting with I2. Okay, Na2S2O3, that is C, is now reacting with I2. Okay, in presence of heat. So clearly Na2S4O6 is formed and along with that NaI is also formed. So let us balance it out. Okay, so it is balanced. So we have already found A, B and C and this is D. Okay, so now we have to solve the oxidation states of sulfur in all the cases. So let's begin with A. Okay, so the compound A is NaHSO3 as we have got. So let the oxidation state of sulfur be X. Okay, and we know Na has +1, right? And hydrogen also +1. Sulfur we have taken X, and for one oxygen it is -2. So for 3 oxygen atoms -6 and is equals to 0. So clearly it becomes X minus 4 is equals to 0. So clearly X is equal to +4. Okay, so the oxidation state of sulfur in compound A is +4. Now come to compound B. Okay, that is we are having Na2SO3. Okay, so clearly here you can see that. Let us take the oxidation state of sulfur as X. Okay, so sodium has +1, so 2 sodium atoms, so +2 plus X and -6 is equals to 0. So clearly X minus 4 is equals to 0, so X is equals to +4. Alright, now coming to C, that is compound C is Na2S2O3 as we have identified. So here also let us take the oxidation state of sulfur as X. Okay, so clearly it becomes +2 plus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. Okay, that means 2x minus 4 is equals to 0. So 2x is equals to 4. That means x is equals to +2 oxidation state. This is the average oxidation state of this compound C. Okay, now let us go for the compound D. That is we are having Na2S4O6. Okay, so +2 plus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0. So 4x minus 10 is equals to 0. Okay, so on further solving we get 4x is equals to 10. So x is equals to 10 by 4. That means clearly we got the value 2.5. Okay, so this is the average oxidation state in this compound D. Okay, so now let us see for C. Okay, for the compound C we are having S double bond S. Okay, single bond O minus O minus. Alright, and 2 Na plus. Okay, so clearly here the average oxidation state is +2. So for individual if we find out, then clearly for the sulfur it will be +4 and for another it will be 0. Okay, because two sulfur atoms, because one sulfur is attached with the same atom. Okay, so that is the reason it will be having 0 oxidation state and this sulfur will be having +4 oxidation state. Now coming for the case of D, what happens is we are having like this. Okay, S double bond O S S S, because we are having 4 sulfurs. All right, 1 2 3 4, right? And now here O minus double bond O, double bond O, and here Na plus, Na plus. Alright, clear? So clearly we got the average as 2.5. Alright, and as this sulfur atom is attached to same sulfur atom and this also, both of them will be having zero oxidation state, right? Now coming to the other two sulfur atoms, as clearly you can see, oxygen is more electronegative as compared to that of sulfur, so clearly oxygen will be gaining -2 charge and sulfur will be gaining +2 charge. Similarly from this side also +2, and from this side oxygen one bond. Okay, so here oxygen will be having -1 charge and sulfur will be having +1 charge, so total charge is +5. Okay, so we can say that in this case it will be +5, and same for this sulfur also +5, and others will be having 0. Okay, so we have find out the oxidation states. This is the solution. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So your question says that in the equation A plus 2B plus H2O gives C plus 2D, where A is HNO2, B is H2SO3, C is hydroxyamine NH2OH. Okay. Identify D and also draw the structure of A, B, C and D. Okay. Now how you have to approach this question? First of all, A is your HNO2. So I'll just write the equation first of all. HNO2 plus 2B. What is 2B? Is your sulfuric acid, H2SO3 sulfurous acid plus water react to give your hydroxyamine and sulfuric acid, 2 moles of sulfuric acid. So this is the general reaction where this is your A, this is your B, this is your C, and this is the compound which we have to identify. First of all, identify D. So D is your sulfuric acid. Okay, so D is your sulfuric acid first of all. Now we have to draw the structure of A, B, C and D. Okay, I'll just scroll down a little and draw the structure here only. Okay, so first of all, A, the structure of A, HNO2, as you know, you have nitrogen. Okay, now it will form your double bond with oxygen and a single bond with other oxygen. I'll just write like this. Okay, and single bond with hydrogen, and nitrogen have one lone pair on itself. So your structure will look like this. Okay, so this is your structure of HNO2. Okay, now proceeding to your sulfurous acid B. B, your sulfur has one lone pair, you know, so I'll just write one lone pair here, and have two hydroxy group OH, OH. Okay, and it will form one coordinate bond with oxygen. Okay, like this. So this is the structure of your H2SO3. As you know, sulfur has 6 valence electrons, so it will give two involve to your electron to form a coordinate bond, and other one electron to form a bond with hydroxy, and one lone pair is left. Okay, now hydroxyamine structure. Okay, you have nitrogen, it will form single bond with OH and will form two bonds with hydrogen and have one lone pair. Okay, you can simply represent the lone pair like this. Okay, the structure, this is the structure of your hydroxyamine. Okay, now proceeding to your sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid structure will look like this. You have double bond oxygen like this. Your OH, OH, double bond O. Okay, so you can simply draw the sulfuric structure like this. Okay, or you can just easily, if you want to perfectly draw the structure, it is more appropriate if you write like this. The share to electron like this, share to electron by a coordinate bond. Okay, but generally it is seen that you use double bond, but this structure is also correct. It is the more appropriate structure because this is your coordinate bond. Okay, now just check the your octet. So sulfur has 8 electron, so as the octet is complete, so it is the most appropriate your structure. So this is how you have to approach these questions. Hope you get your correct answer. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello friends, so now we have question that why is the manufacture of H2SO4 by contact process sulfur trioxide is not directly dissolved in water. मतलब बोला जा रहा है कि जब हम H2SO4 को बनाते हैं तो उस टाइम पे हम कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोसेस के अंदर सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड को डायरेक्टली वाटर में डिजॉल्व नहीं करते. उसका रीज़न क्या है, राइट? सो देखिए, सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड क्या करता है, अगर हम डायरेक्टली वाटर के साथ डिजोल्व कर दे तो वो क्या करेगा, बनाएगा तो वो H2SO4 ही, पर ये H2SO4 कैसा होता है, ये H2SO4 नॉट easily condensed and escapes in atmosphere, राइट। तो इस H2SO4 को हम स्टेबल नहीं रख सकते, राइट, क्योंकि ये इजीली कंडेंस नहीं होता और ये एस्केप हो जाता है एटमॉस्फेयर में, राइट। तो इसीलिए ये अनस्टेबल होता है, मीन्स ये वेपराइजेशन ये हमारा एटमॉस्फेयर में डिजॉल्व हो जाता है। तो इसीलिए हम क्या करते हैं, डायरेक्टली H2SO4 ना बना के हम क्या करते हैं, कंसनट्रेटेड H2SO4 लेते हैं, राइट, और उस H2SO4 के साथ हम SO3 सल्फर ट्राइऑक्साइड मिलाते हैं, जिससे हमें H2S2O7 मिलता है। अब हम क्या करते हैं, इस H2S2O7 को वाटर के साथ रिएक्शन कराते हैं, डिजॉल्व करते हैं, जिससे हमें क्या मिलता है, 2H2SO4। अब देखिए यहाँ पे हमने 1 मोल H2SO4 लिया था और हमें 2 मोल H2SO4 मिले, दैट मीन्स हमारे पास 1 मोल H2SO4 बन गया SO3 यूज़ करने से, राइट। सो यही रीज़न है कि हम SO4 के साथ, दिस इज कंसनट्रेटेड H2SO4, इसके साथ हम पहले SO3 की रिएक्शन करवाते हैं, जिससे हमें H2S2O7 मिलता है, फिर हम H2S2O7 को वाटर के साथ डिजॉल्व करते हैं। तो डायरेक्टली हम SO3 को डिजॉल्व नहीं करते, हम H2S2O7 के बनने के बाद H2SO4 H2O में डिजॉल्व करते हैं, उसके बाद हमें H2SO4 मिलता है, राइट। थैंक यू।